Hey everybody, it's Gunpla. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing fantastic this week. I am pretty excited because I'm going to be hopping on a flight going to San Francisco, California in probably less than 24 hours. So I'm pretty ecstatic for that. But before we get started into today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of my channel, newtypehq.com. I'm going to have the link down in the description below. And don't forget to use my code Gunpla to save yourself 10% off your total order. Now let's get into the goods of the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this guy right here. He is the main protagonist in the turnA Gundam series. Now, no spoilers please. I have not watched the whole anime. I've only watched maybe into episode 20 something. So please don't spoil it for me. I haven't watched the whole thing. I will get around to finishing it eventually. But yeah, I saw this guy in a store. I did include it in one of my vlogs. I think it was somewhere in northern Japan in Aomori. It was in a secondhand store, and I believe I got him for $20 something. Let's see if there's a price tag somewhere on the box. No, but it wasn't expensive. It was maybe like $25 that I spent this on this figure. Now there is one minor little, let's see if the camera can pick it up. You see that on his thigh right there. There is a minor ding on there because again, this is not a brand new item. This is used. It has like a smell to it. I don't know how to explain. Like it smells like old books, if that makes any sense. It's not like smoke, but like cigarettes, but like has a very old kind of dusty book smell to the box, which I'm not going to be keeping. I will be throwing this away. Now this is not the same line as the other model figures that I have reviewed, like Shaw or Rambo or Sayla. These are this is a little different. It's older one, but let me show you the box. So here is the front of the box, as you can see. The side of the box. Now I believe she is from what's that, God Gundam? What's the name of that anime? Fighter, G-Fighter something. I don't know. I watched it when I was really young, and I have not rewatched it since, but she's another one in the same line, and she's from that anime. This is from the turnA. Here you have the other side of the box. Now I don't know how you guys pronounce his name. Is it Roland or Loran? Something, because I know in the anime it's like Loran, because it's hard for them to say the, yeah, Roland or Loran, something like that. It says Loran. I haven't studied my Japanese in a long time. So anyways, let's get to opening. Doesn't have the most pleasant smell inside, but yeah, not a very good smell in there. Okay, so let me get to opening this guy. Oh, he has this little fish thing from the beginning of the show. Well, I remember, I think it's the beginning. It's been a while since I've watched the anime, but his little coin, was this a little coin purse or something like that, a little toy? Okay, and now that I'm taking him out, I do see some more damages on the figure itself. So here he is outside the box. Let me put him in the background so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see this guy up close. Give me one. All right, so let's take a look at some of the accessories that come with the figure itself. You get, if I can get this to focus, one base, and I really like the design of this base. It kind of has a somewhat of a shiny, almost iridescent finish to it, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I also like the cutout of the turnA Gundam right here, and then you have, of course, you know, turnA Gundam, you know, logo on the bottom. So it looks like there's some scuffs on this. Again, this is a used figure, so you know there are going to be some defects with this, but overall pretty cool stand. You do get his little fish pocket, coin purse thing or toy. I don't really remember what this is. If anyone wants to let me know in the comments below. But his little goldfish trinket. You get a helmet. Now if I can just, let me get this out of the way so it's so focus. A helmet. Now I really like the finish of this helmet. I like that they use a clear kind of plastic, or I don't know if that's resin or what, but it looks really good, and then it has details inside the helmet, so it's a very well detailed piece. I really like the finish of this helmet. So you get one of this, one helmet, sorry, one of this, and that's it, really. That's all the accessories you get for this kit. Like I said, I mean this kit model. Hence why I said I don't know if I would spend more than $50 on this thing, honestly. All right, let me put it together and I'll show you what it looks like. So here is the whole figure, you know, on the stand. The feet do have 3 pegs that are gonna go in that, well, not pegs, but holes, and they get inserted onto the base, and there you have it. Here, now you're gonna have a pretty good close-up. Let me try and get to some of the details on him. Goes butt cheeks right there. Almost looks like a girl's butt to me, but you know, hey, I'm just saying, he's got a nice looking butt. Here are some of the smudges you can see here on his hair, unfortunately. Again, I don't really care too much because you won't see them. I think the sculpting is very good for what I paid. I mean, again, I paid $25 for this, so, you know, I can't really complain too much. His skin, the color tone, I'm not very fond of. It looks very, like a cool, too much of a cool toned color for me. Kind of looks like a corpse color almost. Like, I'm not really fond. I feel like it should have been more of a warmer toned color for me. But that's just, you know, one of my critiques. I don't really like the color they use for his skin tone. But other than that, I like the pose. Now, let me do a quick size comparison so you can kind of get the gist of how big he is compared to my other Mega House figures. Here he is standing next to the Char figure I have. Here is next to the Sailor Mask figure. I'm trying to get them on the same line. Here he is next to the turnA Master Grade. So, you know, he's not super tiny, but you can see compared to the other figures, he is much tinier. I don't know if that's because he's of shorter stature in the anime or what, but he is a little bit smaller than the other two, but not super ridiculously tiny, as you can see, him compared to the Master Grade. Alright, that's it for the review. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if this is something that you guys would buy. I have seen him, you know, around eBay, sometimes Mandarake. Honestly, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if you're like a really diehard turnA fan, then I guess, but you know, there's the more recent figures have come out from, I think megahouse is the company that makes these figures. They're so much better in terms of quality. Like you have Char, I love Sailor Mask, her figure. You have Rambo is another really awesome figure, and I believe there's the Loran has a figure as well. There's a couple other ones I'm forgetting, some female characters as well. So I would maybe save up and buy those instead of this one, just because in terms of like paint work and things like that, those figures are much better. But again, they're like 3 times the cost of what you can buy this figure. So, you know, it's hard for me to really say whether or not you should buy. I would not honestly spend more than $50. Spending more than that just really isn't worth it in my book, because you could get, you know, a couple high grades for that price, Master Grade. So I guess if you're really into collecting figures, then go for it. You know, if you really want this figure, then, you know, this is just my opinion. But I scored them for like $25, so for me that's a pretty fair price. I wouldn't mind paying $25 for this. Anyways, I'm pretty excited to go to this BuildCon, and if you see me there, hi, I don't bite, I'm not scared, I promise. So I'm pretty excited. I hope I get to meet a lot of you guys out there. I'm thinking, I was in the process of building a Gundam helmet. Well, I wasn't, my sister, I'm really trying to see if I can have this done in time, but I don't know. It's a big time crunch to get everything ready in terms of getting to California and bringing it on the airplane as well, because I don't have a carry-on luggage. So we'll see. But if not, I do have a costume that I'm going to be wearing. Maybe not for the whole thing, but for a little bit. Take some cool pictures in. So yeah. That's it, and I hope I'll see a lot of you guys out there this weekend. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you around. Adios.